How y'all doing today? Well, kind of screwed up a little bit. I thought I was videoing, but actually wasn't. Anyway, I've already got the dash tore apart, and it's only a few little screws holding it on there and stuff like that. But what I've got going on today is I've got to change this the valve for the trailer brakes and the parking brake on my 07 Freightliner. There's the air lines right there, the connections, the fittings. That's where your knobs would be. But that's the new one right there. But I got to take this old one off right here, and I thought I would just kind of walk you through it, you know, because this is something that you can do yourself, you know, if you're owner operator or whatnot, and everything. What the problem is this one, the trailer supply is leaking constantly right here, and it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. So I'm gonna go ahead and just change the valve out and be done with that problem. But anyway, I'll turn this camera around and kind of video as much as I can and stuff like that. But I got to get this done pretty quick because I've got some other things I got to do to the truck today too. So I'll walk you through it as much as I can, and we'll get it done. Tempo. Alright, so there's the dash panel kind of in place where it goes. There's where your knobs would be. So these little hell, I don't know where my wife put them now.
What?
The dash pieces.
They're on the bed so that we don't step on them.
Okay. Anyway, these little dash pieces, the trim, you can see right here this little hole, they pop in. They just pop right in there. You just kind of grab them at the edge and pop them out, and then you've got, you know, screws there, and over here you've got 2 screws, and this panel just pops loose like that, and you can take it and kind of move it around a little bit. But now you can see right here on this plate it had 2 screws, and down here at the bottom it had 2 screws. You just take those loose, and now that valve is able to be pulled out here. Alright, so hopefully this will go easy, but I was going to show you how to get these loose. What you want to do is you want to get a hold of the line and push in on the line and hold that little plastic cap right there down, and then pull out. And of course it's not gonna cooperate like I thought. Alright, let's try a different one. Alright, so we're gonna push in on the hose, hold the little cap down, and pull out. See right there? I got the hose loose. You push in, and down here I'll show you on these new ones. See this little cap right here? When you push in on that hose, you take your other hand or fingers. I always just kind of do them like that, and you hold down on that little cap right there, because that's your locking mechanism. That you see how it goes up and down? That's your locking mechanism to grab onto the hose. Where'd the damn hose go now? I'm thinking that
black on top and a black on bottom.
Yeah, but the black on bottom is small, so I'm just gonna go ahead and change it. So remember, you push in on the hose, hold the little cap down, and pull out. these two right here are a little bit of a booger. Let's try this red one again. So we push in and pull out. We're going to take our red, match it up to red. And we're just gonna push in and give it a little pull back out, just like that. Push in, give it a pull back out. There we go. And these things, you can turn them. You see? They swivel around. Huh?
All but one.
Push in, give it a pull back out. Damn, cut my dang finger. Alright, there you go. That valve has changed. Took me all of what, maybe 20 minutes to do everything. Taking this off, taking that off, doing the hoses. If you would have put that in Freightliner or Kenworth or whatever shop, you know, the TA or whatever, 15-minute little job at home or in a parking lot or whatever, you know, could have cost you a couple of $300. Ain't no sense in giving them your money when you can do this yourself and you know, save that money. You never know, you might need it to get yourself a buffet or something at the Petro. But anyway, this is price. I'll video putting it back together, since I didn't video taking it apart. I'll show you how to put it back together, the dash and all that, so that, you know, you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about, putting it all back together, and then we'll wrap this thing up. So y'all be cool, and we'll catch you on the flip, Timfo. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these torque screws back in. Now on mine, they are a T25. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they're a T25 on mine. And it's just a matter of putting a screw in. I don't tighten them up all the way or anything like that. I just kind of get them started to where I still got a little bit of, you know, movability. You got two right there at the top. You got two down here at the bottom. Still not tightening them down all the way because I'm going to check, make sure that nothing back here is touching and rubbing or anything like that. Alright. Everything looks alright back there and all that, so we'll go ahead and snug them up. It's just a matter of tightening them down. No need to crank them and really, you know, crank them down or anything like that. Alright. Put all this back up here like that. and your knobs. As you can see right here on the top, they're just it's just a little pressure mechanism right there, spring loaded, and that's how you slide your knobs on. And that's what holds them in place. So anyways, I'm not going to put this panel back on just yet because we've got some other stuff to do, and I'm going to clean all this out and blow it out real good and stuff. So we'll pick that up here in just a little bit.